Well, the big story on the India-Pak row, especially on cricket as well. India and Pakistan have not played any bilateral cricket since December 2012 when they faced off in the T20 match in Ahmedabad. Since then, India had taken a firm stand. Cricket and terror cannot go together. Despite that, the BCCI had honored its commitment to multi-nation tournaments conducted by ICC and the Asian Cricket Council. India refused to play the Champions Trophy in Pakistan that forced the ICC to adopt a hybrid model where India's matches were played outside Pakistan. Now the spotlight is on the upcoming Asia Cup 2025. The tournament is scheduled for September and India is set to play against Pakistan on September 14th. They would face Pakistan again if both teams progress further. But this match has triggered a major political row. The opposition has strongly objected to it. They are calling for a complete boycott of Pakistan, including sports. They ask how can India play Pakistan just months after the terror attack in Pahalgam, where 26 Indian soldiers lost their lives. They in fact went ahead and said that they called it a rush to earn blood money, saying sports diplomacy must stop under such circumstances. In fact, recent India-Pakistan charity match was cancelled after players like Harbhajan Singh, Yuvraj Singh, Shikhar Dhawan and Irfan Pathan pulled out over the same issue. Meanwhile, even former Pakistani cricketer Danish Kaneria had questioned India's participation, pointing to the moral conflict. So the big question now are, will the BCCI stick to its plan? Or will India take a stand against terror, even if it means stepping back from the tournament? And most importantly, will we let commercial interests override the memory of those who laid down their lives for the nation?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Sport must go on. At the same time, Pahalgam should not happen, but sports must go on. Terrorism has to stop. Terrorism cannot go on, and I think India had taken a strong stance to terrorism. That's past. Just try and make sure it doesn't happen again. But sports needs to be played.
देखिए ये तो बात है, ये सवाल तो किसी के भी मन में आएगा भाई कि अभी इतनी कम देर हुई है ना ऑपरेशन पहलगांव के, अभी तक तो मेरे ख्याल से जिनके लोग मारे गए हैं उनके जख्म सूखे भी नहीं हैं। और अभी आप अगेन न्यूज, मतलब इसी को हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, जो इनकी जो एक दोहरी राजनीति है बीजेपी की, है ना, बोलते कुछ है करते कुछ है। एंड नाउ दे आर रेडी टू प्ले एशिया कप, है ना, पाकिस्तान के साथ। क्यों भाई? तो किसी के मन में भी ये सवाल उठता है। हम लोग तो स्ट्रांगली कंडम करते हैं इसको, है ना। आप बोलते कुछ है राष्ट्रवाद, बातें सुना करो आपको भी उनके 56 इंच का सीखा और धक्के मारेंगे और ये वो, और आज तक भी उनके जो ये लोग हैं वो पकड़े नहीं गए फ्रैंकली, है ना। दे आर द 4 पीपल कहाँ से आए कहाँ चले गए कोई नहीं जानता, है ना। और आपने अगेन यू स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग क्रिकेट विद द पाकिस्तान। हम जो भी देखिए बीसीसीआई का प्रपोजल है, दिस विल गो टू आईसीसीआई ना। आईसीसीआई का मेरे ख्याल से सबको पता है कि उनके हेड कौन है ना, अमित शाह जी के बेटे। हाउ कैन यू अलाउ सच अ थिंग? आई रियली होप तो गवर्नमेंट इनके साथ ना खेले हैं। जो हमारे क्रिकेटर्स हैं जिनकी हम इतनी इज्जत करते हैं, ऑल द टाइम हम लोग उनको चेयर करते हैं एंड वी रिस्पेक्ट देम, आई थिंक दे शुड ऑल्सो उनको नहीं खेलना चाहिए।
I think back the history of world sports, you'll hardly see instances where sports is being boycotted in order to dictate the political terms. This has not happened. I mean, very very rare. There was a apartheid time when South Africa was boycotted. That was a different reason. Entire world boycotted them, including India. But apart from that, there was a 8-year war between Iran and Iraq, and during that time also they met each other on the different sporting fields. They played very hard sporting thing. I mean what whosoever lost or whatever, but there was sportsman spirit always survived. And during and before or after 1971 and before that and after Kargil, everywhere when the same government was there of BJP and all, General Musharraf was called in to attend the Delhi match. I still remember that day in 2004 and how the cricket diplomacy worked between the two countries. The point is how you take it. The day of the government, it all depends on them. If when it suited them, obviously it was a cricket diplomacy. When it is not suiting them, probably they are trying to boycott it. But the problem here is that the government has not taken a very firm stand. For me, we should be playing against Pakistan because I always believe in cricket diplomacy or sporting diplomacy. But the problem with this government is when there was Champions Trophy game and when we were not going to Pakistan to play that Champions Trophy game in December, I think 2024. It was then decided and signed by Jai Shah, the son of our Home Minister, that we will not be playing the bilateral, but whenever it comes to the ICC Championship or any other, multinational events, we'll be playing at the neutral venues. So they knew very well that after few months, the situation is going to come to that situation where we have to play Pakistan. And that's how, being host nation, you have to understand this. India is hosting this Asian Games, not Asian Games, Asia Cup, sorry. So being a host nation, we decided to host it in the, to have matches in the UAE. So that means all our home Ministry of External Affairs, including our Prime Minister, they knew that we are going to host Pakistan. We are going to play them, whether it is once, twice, or thrice. In this situation, it could be 3 matches in one tournament. So it's a catch situation, a catch-22 situation for them, whether to boycott or not. If you boycott, be ready to be isolated in the world of cricket, because cricket is not a kind of Olympic movement or some other multinational event where there are 100 or 200 nations are there. Here it is only 8 to 10 nations, and out of that, including India and Pakistan, they are the major countries. If you boycott one, there could be repercussions. There could be, financial penalties and all. I don't care. But the point is, the other countries, you have to be, ready to get isolated in the world of cricket.
We slip on a short break now. News and updates will continue on the other side.
This is India's #1 news network, and you're watching News 9, English news as it should be.